Thank you, colleagues. Mr. Speaker, I want to add a little clarity to this bill. There were moments where there was some overzealous inspectors around the state, specifically in Northeast Arkansas, where if a patron went into a cafe or a restaurant, maybe a family-owned business, a small business, and took their masks off, instead of the inspector going after the patrons, they levied a fine or a penalty against the owners. And as a result, this began to stack up at a time when small businesses are hanging on by the skin of their teeth. We don't need to have overzealous actions against these business owners. And so I believe the total amount that I was told pushed a little north of $60,000. And so with that, we just wanted to make sure that if an inspector, a health inspector, is going to bypass the big box stores as they drive to that restaurant or that cafe, that they should be fair in what they do and not just simply target the little person. Thank you.
Right on the
Representative Garner, for what purpose?
Question.
You're recognized for a question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Representative, I have several small businesses, and we did everything we could do, whether that rule was right or wrong. We did everything we could do to make sure that we were doing what we were supposed to do. What does this bill say to those folks who did everything they did and lost customers over some of it, to give someone else who didn't do what they should have done, potentially?
You don't even know that's what they.
Okay.
How do you know they didn't
Thank you,
do as much as you did?
Here's the point that I can make to your question. There were a lot of businesses who definitely went out of their way and tried to do the best they could to meet those regulations, the rules, the health requirements. But some of the patrons that entered were less than enthusiastic about the mask mandate. But I don't think we should take that out on our business owners. And so I want to mention this to everyone. This is a good bipartisan bill. Republican or Democrat, you've got small businesses that have suffered during this pandemic. And this would be one good bill that we could come together on and try to do the right thing and make a difference in our business community.
Representative Smith has spoken for the bill. Would anyone like to speak against the bill? Representative Perry, you're recognized to speak against the bill.